2, 1, starting streaming. Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Tyler here of Chico Crypto with the Pied Piper. I know you guys have been waiting for this interview. Oops. Hold on, I just gotta stop. My mic's all fucked up again, but hey, it don't matter. We're all good. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I know my voice sounds super deep right now. Something going on with my mic. So, I'm here with the Pied Piper. Say hi, Pied. So yeah, I've been actually very excited about this interview. It's been on my mind. I told Pied to bring a drink because everyone knows it's Chico Crypto in a cold one. I'm drinking myself a Golden Road 329 lager from Los Angeles. Ooh, hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. They can't hear you. Um, Let me see what's going on. Speak a little. Hmm. Sorry about this. Let me remove this. Sorry, guys. All right, try speaking now. What is going on here? No, one sec. I think I know what's going on. But sorry, everybody.
Tom, it's not my fault.
Hello. All right, try speaking now.
Hello?
There we go. He's in. Sorry about that, guys.
What's up, man?
All right, so we're good. Audio is back. Sorry about that, everybody. Had the audio on the wrong side. So yeah, I'm here with Pied Piper. We're sitting down having a drink, and we're gonna discuss his platform, the Pied Piper project, as well as what's going on with the Octopipers. So I'm introducing my beer. It is the 329 lager from LA. And you, Pied Piper, what is your brew or choice of beverage?
I got two drinks. The latter one will come later, obviously. But right now we got the classic, the Velvet Devil. Pretty fitting for my character. But it's actually one of my favorite wines. I have it every time I go to Washington, D.C. So if you ever want a personal identifying marker, here it is, the Velvet Devil. You walk in, you see someone with that, they might be me.
Wow. Nice. Beautiful. Well, cheers, brother.
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Got to be a little bit coffee.
Oh, damn you. That's good stuff. That is good stuff.
We're about to get fucking wine all over this shit. Okay, this is not working the way I thought it would.
No worries.
Okay, well.
No worries at all. So much.
Well,
so let's talk about Pied Piper. It's been a very interesting, I'm sure, month that you've gone through. Tell me about the process you came up with the idea. Oh yeah, no problem. Could you talk to the viewers about why you started the project, like how the idea came about?
Sure. So the idea came about, I was driving in my car one day, and I thought to myself, it was the day after the episode aired, and I said, it'd be really funny if someone didn't take, the Pied Piper coin Twitter handle, because I was thinking, when you make a coin out there, when you see a coin, what's one of the first things you see in the outside, kind of world, if you will, and that's crypto Twitter, and that they make a Twitter account. So I was like, let me see if someone made this already. Nobody did. And so I made the Twitter handle. I started tweeting, and it took off. It went viral. We got it's from Tyler Winklevoss, Charlie Lee, Jimmy Song, Fluffy Pony, and just recently we actually had Vitalik himself finally drop a message on one of our tweets at him. We just want the guy to eat, just a little bit, and dropped him some chicken meal prep. And then he told me, he doesn't do chicken, he can do beef or vegetarian stuff. So I showed him. I got some Morningstar veggie burgers, Chipotle, black bean, and I got meat lovers. So Vitalik, whatever you want, bro, you get it. I just want to see you healthy, bro. I can't take it anymore.
You just want to see the guy eat.
He's too thin, man. Like what he looks, like an alien. Like, come on, man. I know you're a regular human. I know you only drink like one glass of blood a day. Like, come on, that's normal people stuff.
And know what's funny is people call me the healthy Vitalik. They say I look like him.
I wish I could like see out of this thing, man. I mean, like, this is what I was telling Chico a little bit earlier. For all you kids out there, it's not fun being anonymous, man. It kind of sucks, dude. You can barely see in this crap, and it's not easy to have a presence out there and be anonymous.
So, Pied Piper, it ended up being a kind of, kind of a run as a joke, a meme coin, and then you guys are now pivoting. The pivot. Let's pivot, baby.
Pivot.
And now you guys are pivoting to actually a platform where developers can build some decentralized applications on top of. Could you go expand on that a little bit?
Sure. So we are going to build a platform that will be just as it's actually going to be a lot easier to utilize than Ethereum. The platform that we're going to fork off of is going to make it simple and easy for people to launch their own community tokens, to launch their own dApps off of. We're hoping to have it'd be great to have like some meme dApps like Crypto Kitties and Ray or Pepe's, but we could host just about any other dApp that could normally go onto that chain. So we're looking for serious and funny developers. We put out an ad, basically with a one-pager for our Octopipers, and surprisingly, I was very surprised by this. We got over 50 hits that day for people who wanted to build on top of the chain. So there's a lot of individuals out there that would love to build on Piper Chain. And I always said, once we developed a plan of what we were going to do, I knew that developers would love to say, hey, I built something on Piper Coin. I was a part of Piper.
Yeah.
That's, to a lot of people, they would just love to say that, even if it's just a simple project. So what we're doing on our end is we're going to build the platform, and we're also going to help guide and finance developers to build on our platform as well. And we're hoping this thing kind of takes off on its own.
That's awesome. Well, I really like the pivot. I think it's probably one of the better things to do because, Ethereum does have its limitations, and you guys understand that already, especially for the platform if you want dApps on top, functional dApps. So you guys talked about going to another blockchain. Neo, IOTA, EOS are some of the contenders?
Correct. So we did throw some red herrings out there. Here, every interview I like to give something special to the interviewer because you're putting me on your show. I appreciate that. Who am I? No one knows. And what is my coin? Some people have brought up some questionable stuff about it, even though in my opinion, there's nothing about that. I'm sure we'll talk about that. But here's something for you. So I've told people that there are some red herring platforms in there. There are some platforms I definitely named that we never are going to consider using. So today I will eliminate one of those platforms so people can kind of stop worrying, and it's something special for this interview. So IOTA, sorry, you got voted off the island. You're out. Your math doesn't make sense. There's way too many vulnerabilities. If you guys I hope they get their stuff together because it's really cool. What they're trying to do is amazing. it's just like, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. So whatever. And also the bullshit with the Microsoft partnership. I mean, that kind of stuff is just the kind of stuff we don't need in the space. Like, if I use Microsoft Word, or they, whatever, they give it to me or something like that, I did not form a partnership with Microsoft. Like, way too many of these companies use some kind of like third-party software or something with the entity, and then they say, oh yeah, we have a partnership with them. Like, that's, no, you bought a product, or you're using their product. That's not the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you've watched my channel, I'm a huge Neo fan. I love Neo. The one thing I don't necessarily 100% like is the central. They said they're working on that. What is your thoughts on Neo?
I really like Neo. I'm back in the OG days, way back, but more specifically with Neo, I'm back in the ant share days, buying it on the pennies level. There you go. Big believer in the project. I think the reason for the centralized nodes is because what they want to do is build that smart economy. So part of what they say is the smart economy is to allow for legislation to take place in the blockchain, to my understanding. So they need to have centralized control over their nodes in order to implement that legislation. Yep. So as far as the platform goes, it's really good, but there definitely are concerns with the centralization. We would not, if we forked them, we would not utilize that. The thing with Neo is it's kind of a leviathan. If you look into it, it's really crazy, the stuff they're doing over there. So is it up for consideration? Absolutely. I love that you can code in JavaScript, Python, Microsoft.net, and then I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting one of them.
C#.
One of the major ones. C#. Yeah, that's great. That's amazing. That opens up a door to all these developers that can never code on Solidity. But again, we're going to go with what our developers say is our skill set, because at the end of the day, if we can't develop our own chain that we're going to fork, that's going to be a major problem. So we have all the options on the table, and we're going to do what's best for the coin, and what's best for our team. Like, it's got to make sense. We don't want to make lofty promises. We're not Justin Sun over here.
Yeah, and throwing a little shade at that guy. I agree. I hate Tron. I'm not a big fan of vaporware idea projects, which Tron, supposedly they're coming out with their mainnet soon. But another one, Cardano, and even EOS for a little bit, the way it got bumped so much, it just didn't make sense to me when, you have platforms out there like Ethereum, like Neo, actual working blockchains that have functioning dApps on top of them.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think ADA, actually, I was kind of rough on them, but early, not even on the Twitter, because they're a really paper concept, but actually talking with some developers and some insiders, they actually say that what ADA is doing is actually some revolutionary work. So they say that, like, for example, proof of stake, for whatever reason, isn't as secure as proof of work. Now, I argue that point. I argue the opposite, but
really?
They were basically saying that the stuff that they're working on at ADA will make proof of stake much more secure, like probably one of the most secure blockchains ever, if not more secure than Bitcoin, even with its massive hashing power. Now, I'm obviously not. I'm not Team ADA. Charles did not pay me to say that. I'm just kind of spitballing back what I heard, rumor mill shit. But so respect to them. If they're building something really great and amazing, they deserve some dApps. So.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, it's just I just think the valuation is but crypto markets are irrational.
Oh, yeah. Listen, it's speculation. This is all a speculation game right now. Like, a lot of things aren't worth what people think they're worth. The same thing is with the stock market too. Like, what is an Apple share honestly worth? What is Microsoft honestly worth? The truth is that the actual price, like the what would you call it? The intrinsic value versus the trading value are two completely different objects. Give you an example, like Bitcoin right now is selling for, say, $7,500. But if everyone wanted to sell Bitcoin right now, if everyone wanted to sell it, would there be a buyer at $7,500 for every single sell? No, of course not. It would dump the market down. So the intrinsic price of Bitcoin is going to be like where the top sellers started and when the last seller ended, and that will give you like the intrinsic price is probably going to be around $50 to $100. I guarantee you, if 3-4 million Bitcoin just gets dropped at the lowest or the highest possible bid, it'll get knocked down so far into under the 1,000 easily.
Yeah.
So that's the truth of the matter here is that this and just regular stocks. It's so dangerous because it's all betting. It's just all speculation and betting, and there's no real right answer.
When a market cap of a coin's hundreds of millions of dollars, it doesn't mean that there's that much actual fiat in there. It's just, know, what the last price was paid for the coin, multiplied by the number.
We had a situation recently, a week ago, where someone accidentally, I guess, put the wrong order in the wrong columns and used Ether Delta, which is a death trap.
Oh, 50! I saw the $50 Piper.
Well, not even $50, man. Someone bought it at a rate of 5 Ethereum per PPI. So they pumped it up to like over $1,000 or so a pop.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah. So for one moment in time, I was the richest man in the world by implied market cap, and most recent price I was worth like $1.4 trillion. So
hey,
come at me.
What's up? What's up? That's money.
Like, have your like call my secretary. You can't talk with me.
So regarding Neo's in there as a contender, EOS, ADA. There's been some rumors going around about security vulnerabilities in EOS. What's your takes on that?
No, I mean, listen, what's coming out of their camp is a little bit disturbing. Danny Lamere, he actually just announced, a $10,000 bug bounty. It's like $10,000 per every catastrophic bug that you find. 2 days before their mainnet launches, like that's kind of embarrassing. I think EOS has a lot of potential. I think they can do a lot for the crypto space, a lot of good. But how they're handling the mainnet launch is definitely a bit concerning. But we'll see what happens. I mean, there could be a lot of stuff overblown. I'm definitely a believer in like media as a tool of manipulation. Like no one's gonna tell you no one really, if you think about it, is going to tell you their secrets on how to make money.
Oh, yeah, no, of course not.
What information you are fed is directly related to the motive of, am I going to make money off of you knowing this information? Like either are you going to buy my item really high or you're going to sell your item really low? And depending on that, I'll say what I want to say to the media. Give me 1 second. I'm going to switch masks really quick. This one's very uncomfortable.
No worries, man. Get the Guy Fawkes on.
Yeah, that's right. We gotta get the OG mask up in here. Ooh, you can continue talking. I'm still here.
What's up, viewers? Any questions from you guys that you guys are burning to have answered from the Piper? But they scroll through, so retype them for me, please.
Did my hat fall off again?
One guy said he's going to. And you're going to be.
What happened?
One guy said you're going to rip your mask off like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, and you're going to be that, the the evil villain.
Nah, I don't think I'll rip my mask off one day. Maybe. We'll see. God, this thing is so uncomfortable, man. This shit's so tight. I wish I could rip my mask off and that would make it a lot easier. But no, we gotta be looking like an evil villain. You know what? Let me give you 1 more second here.
No worries, man.
This is such a great interview. I'm a great interviewee. Need to that shit's tight.
I don't know why my mic's going weird, guys. Blue Yeti.
Oh, can everyone else hear that too? Like when you kind of go in and out?
Yeah, they're hearing like the in and out for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that.
That's weird, man. Sorry to hear that. But
Yeah,
okay,
this
that works a lot better.
brand new mic too. I just bought it like 2 weeks ago.
Man, you want to switch your mic setting? See if that works.
Nah, I've tried to fuck with it. Like yesterday, I did a live stream with Crypto Zombie, and it was fucking up on me, and I tried to fix it forever.
Yeah, I got you. So, I mean, I'll talk about some stuff that happened today. So,
Yeah.
you know, as I messaged you, you know, there's a little bit of this, like, it's funny, man. We've really touched on all aspects of crypto. Like, we went from Charlie Lee, Jimmy Song, now we add, you know, Vitalik into the mix. And today, like this week, we went from the crypto titans, basically the people who built the space, which is amazing interacting with them, whether it was good or bad. It was amazing interacting with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Thomas and Lost too. You're the real OG. Love you. Anyways, this week we kind of got to the little bit of the degenerate side of crypto, and more so crypto Twitter. So we were, you know, kind of fought with crypto Randy Marsh today. Today and last night we had a little, you know, butting heads with Loom Dart, you know, both who collectively probably have like 100,000 followers. And I know there are a lot more, you know, OGs, like, yeah, you're an OG, bro. You know, kind of backing them up and backing their side. Here's the amazing part, man. I want to just say shout out to my fucking community, because we got like 9,900 people on Twitter. We got 2,200 people on Telegram, and we shut these clowns down like every time. Every time one of these big assholes wants to come at us, say we're a scam for like no fucking reason, they just come out and they just whack them. And I encourage that, because we're in our infancy stage right now. We're like a baby, you know. And one of these accounts aren't dumb. They know they're trying to kill our baby. And you know, if they're successful in doing it, they could really hinder the project. They could really hurt the project and hurt our, you know, our coin holders. Like, you're not hurting me. I literally spend $3,000 on the project either way. Like, my cost is out of pocket. You're hurting my community, and I take that personally, because these guys really fucking believed in me. So it's just some bullshit that these guys who are OGs are attacking my people. So anyways, today they were on a live stream. You know, a lot of them are associated with this Pepe dAPPS, which I've been throwing my support behind and supporting them, and been on the Telegram. And I was like, listen, I have no beef with you guys. Like, literally, I just want you guys to do well. And they had a live stream going on, so I jumped on the live stream. They invited me to it. And we talked with them. You know, they asked me some questions. Like, it was like impromptu as fuck. Threw on the whole gear. Did like a little mini interview with them. Let them ask me their questions. You know, made myself available. I think I handled everything well. Like, everyone said, like, dude, you fucking killed it. They tried to make you look like an idiot. You fucking made them look like an idiot. And it was all good. Like, some of them were very kind of respectful in the moment. And then as soon as I jumped off the fucking live stream, they're like, oh yeah, fuck that guy. He's a scam. I'm like, bro, like that's the problem with this. Like, dude, like, they can't even say this shit to my face, because they know, like, they can't say it to me on Twitter, because our whole community will come at them. They can't even say it to my face, because they know I'll just refute their fucking lies. It's embarrassing, dude. Like, the state of, like, some of these big people that people look up to, it's really bad, because they're the one, like a lot of these people out there are just, like, literally paid to dump on their followers. Like, they'll get contacted, like, hey, you know, I'll pay you so-and-so to throw a video on us or shout us out or do whatever. And a lot of these guys are very guilty of doing that. We've never done that. Like, I had a community builders forum where I just said, hey, if you want to be a community builder and you want to do some shit for a PPI, I'll throw you some PPI. Ask any of those people. I've never asked them to do a single thing. Never asked them to shill a single post. Like, they can do what they want, and that's them.
Yeah.
These guys are just bought fucking shills. Like, they're paid for and bought, and it's kind of annoying to deal with them. trying to be classy, trying to be supportive of them, and trying to, like, you know, I don't want to fight with them. I will fight with them if they come at us and call us a scam. Like, why the fuck wouldn't you expect a giant response? Like, you're calling everything I did, all the money I spent, all the work I've been doing, a scam. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, you're not gonna get away with that shit. Like, fuck you.
I commend you for that, because this is your baby, and I know this is your baby. And when people, they're like building a community, I know all about that. Like, it's tough, and it's tough to cater to that community sometimes, especially as just one person.
Right.
You know.
So I'm doing a lot to help support my community, but, you know, I just want to point out, like for people who are watching this, like, you really need to start questioning these crypto OGs and how they got to where they are and how they got all these followers. Like, they're not nearly as legit as you think. I'm sorry. Like, for example, it's Pepe dApp. I didn't even know this, but there's another dApp out there called Rare Pepe, where they literally have built the same cards that they're trying to do now. Like, you're literally getting recycled shit. And people are buying these. Like, they want to call us a scam. We're trying to build something here. We're trying to build a platform with utility that people can launch the next new internet off of, or do whatever they want to do, like Ethereum. Meanwhile, these guys are selling fucking cards with frogs on their face. Like, you know, go Pepe. I love that guy. But, you know, if you want to get into a battle of whose shit is actually more useful for the space, it's pretty clear-cut winner. So, you know, like, you stay with your real Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know, like, that's pretty much what you guys are doing. You're building Yu-Gi-Oh cards on the blockchain. Like, that's cool. That's for 12-year-olds though. So.
Well, so talk about some of the dApps you are looking to get on.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the Octopiper, like the gay dating app and things like that. But are you guys looking for other, you know, just awesome projects?
Yeah, it's funny. One of the I got told of Romano, but he's like a developer on Viacoin, I believe, and he tweeted us out today, was like, "What is this coin, and why do they want an LGBT dating app?" So he didn't get the joke. It was funny, but as far as what we want to see, you know, we would like to see things like, you know, even though I just bashed on it, like Pepe dApp and Crypto Kitties and stuff like that, like things that are fun and good for the community. We want to be like the Chuck E. Cheese of the space, you know, like, come play in the R arcade, you know, like, come have a good time and see what's all fun and good with cryptocurrency. But like I said, we can also build some very serious stuff. So we got a few applications. Like I said, I actually reached out to one person who is potentially going to be our first Octopiper. They have a lot of experience with Solidity, but I need to make sure that they can build, like, because we're not using Solidity, you know, I got to make sure that they can build on top of the new chain that we're going to be building. So that's pretty much what I'm discussing with the individual right now. And we'll go from there. But as far as what we want, what we'll support, like, you know, if you're asking so people know what we're looking for, we just want people to be creative. If people want to build like a real cool thing, like, feel free to do so. You know, don't feel any pressure to do what we did. Like, so for example, like, anonymous developer, you know, no money raised. Like, I'm not gonna shame you if you run an ICO. It's like, you're the one who has to sleep at night, you know, not me. It's not on my conscience. I'm a libertarian. I'm pretty much borderline anarchist. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I thought you were a hardcore right-wing Republican.
Where'd you get that from?
I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm literally, like, my philosophy, especially like applied to other people, is just very freedom orientated and do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know, like, everyone has a different conscientious and everyone has a different moral path. So, you know, try to do your best and try to do right by the community. You know, if you're a scumbag, you'll get treated as such, or eventually you'll become known as such. Like, that's one thing with challenging these crypto OGs. I say that every time, OGs, because I don't think they are. But, you know, challenging these guys on Twitter is that almost every single one of them has like shady baggage. And that's the best part. Like, every time they come at me, I'm like, okay, well, you did this. You were involved with this. You're involved with this ICO that robbed people. You're involved with this project that didn't do shit and scam people. You know, like, these guys are just paid agents. So, they'll take a paycheck from anyone. Like, I'm sure if I said to them, hey guys, can I give you some coins and you can shill me? I'm almost like very positive that most of them would have. Maybe some of them would have rejected it, but a lot of them would have. But I didn't go down that route, man. I had people who were big OG. I had family members. I had friends who knew what I was doing. They're like, oh shit, I thought the airdrop was a joke, man. Like, can I get some? And I'm like, sorry, I had to tell my own. Yeah, dude, I told my own little brother, like, I can't help you, dude. Like, this is it. Like, if I start violating on my own principles, then then everything's like kind of hypocritical here.
Yeah.
So I know, especially with these fucking, like, I told Ken the other day, there's a lot of eyes on me. So like CoinDesk, for example, follows the page. Cointelegraph wrote about Piper Coin and didn't even like reach out to me for comment, which is bullshit journalism on their part.
BS.
yeah, no, it's bullshit, but whatever. They can right their wrongs. They can just DM me. But I know there's a lot of eyes on us, and they're gonna, like, as soon as we do something wrong or as soon as we slip up, they're gonna be the first ones to like talk down to the community and be like, you should have known better. This is a scam. Believe us. So next time I shill and I say Ethereum Classic's going to go to the moon, even though it does the exact opposite, you got to listen to me. Like, a lot of these guys are going to definitely do that. Mm-hmm. That kind of fucking move. I know people are just waiting for. Oh, I'll give you an example today. So we had a community vote on what exchange we want to get listed on. We want to get on a higher volume exchange. It makes sense. We want to get our name out there. We also want it to be easier for people to utilize. I love dAPPS. But a lot of people complain about the DEXs that we're on, that, DEXs are hard. They're not easy. They're not user-friendly. It's not like Bittrex or Binance. So we're trying to get listed on some of these bigger exchanges, but they want to see more establishment. They want to see more utility. It makes sense. You're not going to get ERC20 token like us is not going to get listed on Binance unless we're worth a few $100 million and this crazy volume. So we're trying to get – so we had a vote. Cryptopia ended up winning the vote. And people knew, in the community, I said, if, whatever we decide, or if we do neither, if we vote on an exchange, then we're going to have to do an OTC trade of non-circulating funds to raise the money to pay for the listing, because it's not cheap. Cryptopia is like $55,000 right now to get listed.
Yeah. Damn.
My bad. My headphones. But,
no worries. So yeah. $55,000 Cryptopia is looking for.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
So funny enough, though, is that what do you call it? So we a buyer, so that it doesn't affect the markets. You know what OTC is, right?
Over.
Okay. Yeah, over the counter. Right. Like wallet to wallet trading. Like, yep. I send you the Ethereum. So anyways, I go on my chat.
Little technical difficulty. And you guys, thanks for tuning in. It's going to be an epic live stream. It's already been pretty epic. Having a great time. I know everybody's sound is coming back. I can't hear you. Coming back.
Yo, you got me?
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah, I had to reset the, that's why I did that. So, I said I had to do this OTC trade. Apparently these guys are so OG that they don't even know what the fuck OTC is. So, so they look at someone from the community says, hey, instead of doing OTC to one buyer, why don't you try selling some to the community? So I opened up the door. I said, hey, if you guys want to raise up a pool, I put this on a Telegram. If you guys want to raise up a pool to buy some of the, OTC deal for a discount, we can do that. You guys just need to coordinate it. I'm not going to handle this shit. Like, I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. So have some of the other admins deal with it. And if you guys coordinate it, I'll sell you guys some of the funds OTC.
And, this Frog West, one of the basically co-founders of Pepe DAP, and he joined our Telegram, took a screenshot, posted it on their Telegram, and all the people started jumping on it like, oh, they're trying to manipulate markets and they're trying to get their people to buy all the shit off exchanges so the price pumps. I'm like, are you guys like retarded? Sorry, like no offense to retards because these guys might be lower intelligence, but like OTC literally means it's off the exchanges, it's off the market. So like you want to buy 50 PPI from me, you just send me the Ethereum to my wallet, I send the PPI to you. No exchange, like no exchange is ever utilized. So like DDEX, Fork Delta, all that shit, it's never utilized. It's a direct wallet to wallet transfer, and it's done that way on purpose so that people don't affect the markets. And these guys who want to make themselves look OG and badass and this, that, and whatever, were fucking like accusing us of market manipulation when they don't even know what the fuck OTC is. I'm like, dude, this is some basic level shit. Like you obviously, like if you don't even know OTC, like I'm stripping your OG title away. Like fuck you. Like
of course.
You don't deserve to call yourself a fucking trader, crypto knowledge or nothing. Like
there's a bunch of like YouTubers out there like
let me
Ooh. Your side.
What happened?
Okay, no, we're good now. Okay. So I'm actually like Ian Bellina, That guy, he got hacked. Like, who is a pro trader like that and would leave their coins on not a hardware wallet? Like, and that's what I say, hacked too.
Right? Hacked. Like, as soon as we actually started taking off, one of the first things I did was buy a hardware wallet off of one of my buddies. I knew it wasn't used. Like, it was literally, it was in a Trezor case. And it was like to open that thing, you basically had to pry that shit open. Like it was, and it had all the security wrapping and everything, so it wasn't tampered with. I just want to say that because I know people freak out. Like he bought this off his friend, but like that's one of the first things I fucking did, and then I hit it, and then like I'm not even gonna tell you guys what I did with the seed, but it's all been taken care of. Like this is some again basic 101 shit. This guy's walking around with. He was walking around with like $4 million and he was a 6-figure slave before. Like that was fucking hilarious. And he doesn't even know, maybe I should put this in an offline wallet or fucking cold storage. Like, dude, the amount of people who are big in crypto blows my fucking mind. Like, who are these clowns? I'm like it's astonishing, and so it's not really a surprise to me like when they come at me and they come at me from such a like a low level, low plane, and then we're able to just steamroll them because they like literally I don't know what's going on in their head. I thought I'm not trying to diss the intelligence of crypto, like the crypto OGs, because some of them are really smart and some of them are really great. But dude, some of these people are like, how the fuck did you get to your spot? You know what I mean? Like, whose coattails were you riding? Like, whose dick were you sucking, dude? Like, I don't know.
I'm sure there's a lot of that goes on in crypto. I mean, I've even seen from like my position in crypto as a crypto YouTuber, I've seen some of the ugly side of crypto from some of these OGs. And and it's pathetic what they do. It literally is pathetic.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's like depressing because before I started this Twitter account, like I followed these guys. I followed Crypto Randy Marsh. I followed Loon Dart. I followed a lot of these people. And it didn't really like I knew like I've never like saw someone's tweet and went like, oh, I gotta invest into this shit. I never do that. Like I did that maybe like very early on, and that was when I used to watch Omar Bam, Crypto News, and he's a really good guy. He still is. It didn't occur to me how bad it was until like these guys started like battling with me and calling me a scam, and I'm like, bro, you're associated with all these shady as fuck projects that literally rob people, and here I am. I'm out $3,000. I've raised $0. I've never asked for a single fucking tip, not even once. And you're gonna flip the scam on me? Like, dude, I don't know what the fuck your guys is like, a definition of a scam is, but maybe we need more scams like that, but it doesn't really worry me, man. Like, at the end of the day, our work is going to show for itself, our work ethic, our community. It's growing every day. We're doing more shit every day. and we're going to work our asses off. I'm not trying to make a comparison here like that we are Bitcoin, but just remember when Bitcoin started with an anonymous development team and anonymous owner and all this shit, a lot of people called it a scam, and a lot of people didn't believe in it, and they didn't give a fuck. They just did what they were set out to do, and now you can look at it. It's the biggest crypto project out there. So we're just going to continue on, and if those guys want to come at us, we're going to smash them with our community. Like, go fuck yourself. If you want to step up to the podium, please do. Give your reasons, and we'll hear you out. But we're just not a scam, dude. Until I'm walking around like Ty Lopez with my fucking Lamborghini in my mansion, like, don't call me a scammer.
Yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. So
I'm here. Oh, sorry. Go.
No worries. So let's talk about the future roadmap of Piper Coin. What does in the next 3 months?
Okay. So you kind of cut out a little bit again, but I'm guessing you said something about the next 3 months of the roadmap, something like that. Okay. So the first thing is, right now the most immediate agenda item is to go ahead and execute this OTC trade. I'm hoping to get it done within a week and have Cryptopia paid this week. I know it's important for my community to have a solid place to, kind of transact the coin. And I know there's a lot of people who want to get involved with Piper, but literally don't want to touch it on a decentralized exchange. And I can see why. There's a lot of mistakes that are made on there. So that's the number one. The number two is getting more people on our development team. So far we have the two stallions, the two guys who are brilliant, out of this world brilliant. They're going to build like projects outside of Piper Coin that hopefully one day they come out and they say they worked on this project. But that's up to them. So we're building out our development team because I don't want to leave the entire burden onto these guys. So we put out our ad for those people. We're going to be choosing our Octopipers, and we're going to have our fork. So it's going to be a very busy quarter. We're also going to have a marketing meeting next week. Believe it or not, we're going to do some more marketing strategy. And guys who are watching the YouTube, cue the part where you tag the marketing meme that we have in the chat, please. But hashtag go Kang. I don't know what his name is. It's an insider joke, but this guy posted his a selfie in our group chat, and then he basically became our mascot. His name is Go Kang, and I'm going to pay for him to come to the United States. I'm going to get him to be our speaker. But he did drop some dick pics in our chat, so I will warn you guys.
Whoa, what is he doing, dude? What's Go Kang doing? Jesus Christ, Go Kang.
Go Kang, man, come on, bro. Like this guy's,
he's wild, dude. He's a wild card. It sounds like
he's wilding out. I thought I was crazy, dude. Go Kang's like fucking like dropping his balls on the table like Ehrlich style, dude. I'm like, oh. Beautiful,
Go Kang. That's what I like to hear. Hey, And you're gonna let Go Kang run your community,
dude? I might make him the CEO, dude. He literally took dicks out for Harambe to a new level that I never thought possible.
Oh man, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, man. Oh,
the next thing I want to talk about is regarding, it must be tough, when you first started out, like getting listed on exchanges. Like, how did that happen? When you guys first started out, how did you guys get listed on your first exchanges?
Sorry, little booger right there. How do we get listed? Well, dAPPS has been amazing. Let me just shout them out like really hardcore here because they've been awesome. They've been talking with us. They've been keeping us informed. They've been shouting us out a lot too because they really believe in us and we believe in them too. So I forget, they reached out to us about listing on there, and we said, of course. As far as Fork Delta goes and Ether Delta, that's all automatic. It's not impressive. As many people have pointed out, it's not impressive to get listed on there because once you make a smart contract, you can automatically trade the smart contract on Fork Delta.
Oh, nice.
And Ether Delta. Yeah, so you automatically get some exchanges by virtue of being like an ERC20. If you're not an ERC20, it's a little bit harder. So we had a little bit of an easy way for like a few days. We got listed on Token Jar very quickly, but they're like, I don't really know what's going on with that exchange, very low volume. And then we recently got listed on BOA Exchange, which is like It's low volume, but it's actually very promising. It's a non-dex. I've been interacting with the UI. It's very friendly. They have proof of balances and proof of reserves as well, which is always nice for like exchanges are almost never fucking transparent.
Of course
Like
not.
so it's great to see an exchange out there taking that stride. And they actually are well liked by Max Kaiser. So he, the guy who made Max Coin, and he's got a big following. He's like 270,000 followers on Twitter. So I think they're going to be trading his coin on there. I talked with the heads or the support guy, and he said that they're going to start some kind of a marketing push here soon. So we actually should see some good. I mean, that could be a sleeper exchange for all I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. It was kind of difficult. It's very difficult right now because a lot of these exchanges, like, no offense, but they're greedy as fuck. Like, I talked with this one exchange today. Not going to name drop them, but they had like $25 million in volume. Never heard of them before. Like, to put in perspective, Cryptopia, which has great name recognition amongst many crypto traders, like has $8 million in 24/7 volume. This one has 25. So like over double, almost triple what Cryptopia has. I've never heard of it before. And so I reached out to them for listing, and they wanted 8 Bitcoins for it, which is basically around Topia price. But I'm like, I've never heard of your exchange before. I don't know if your volume's fake, because a lot of these exchanges can fake their volume with bots and shit. Like a lot of people suspect, I think it's OKX is pumping up their volume, which is probably true because I never hear people trading on there. I hear people trading on Binance and shit like that. And so I told him, I'm like, dude, we have a pretty big name. We have a growing brand. Like, we've reached over 5.6 million people alone on Twitter this month. Like, and we didn't even form, it's not even like since the first day of May. So I was like, you can get a lot of exposure through us, blah, 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 trying to negotiate with them, trying to give them some terms. And I'm like, you will probably capture, if your UI is very friendly, you'll capture like 90% of our audience right now of traders and all the trading fees that come with it. And they're like, yeah, we'll drop it from 8 BTC to like 7. I'm like, that's not a fucking deal. I'm like,
Oh,
dude,
fuck. Come on.
I'm like, dude, it's an ERC. Like, you guys got to realize, for anyone like who's like, oh man, they got to build that into their exchange. Dude, it is so easy to put an ERC20 token in your exchanges. Look at Ether Delta. It's literally, as soon as I made the contract, it's tradable. Like, that's literally how it works. Once they import the contract, it's done. That's it.
It's done and it's ready to trade.
It's literally that fucking simple. So I'm like, I don't feel like paying 50 grand for like an exchange I've never heard about is worth it. Now here I am paying 50 grand for Cryptopia, but at least with Cryptopia, it and you've heard of it, and you know what to expect.
Yeah.
Like, it's like this exchange, I could be sending 7 BTC and they could be like, fuck you, see you later. At least Cryptopia, I know, if I pay them,
they're gonna hold their promise.
Right. They're either gonna list us or they'll return the money or whatever it is. But I don't know. I'm getting.
Well, shoot.
So yeah, it's hard, man. It's definitely, it's not easy to get some exchanges. We going dark here, like me? Oh, what's your mask? Oh, Gavin, bro, this is awkward. Wait, who's the other guy?
Good evening, Richard. I know you must be very surprised to see me here. I, Gavin Belson, have a very special announcement to launch of Hooli Coin and the Hooli Chain. Hooli Chain's the biggest block of any blockchain. I'm talking huge blocks, Richard. We're the most centralized system in the world, leading to an amazing 200,000 transactions per second on the testnet. I have a huge announcement for you precious Piper coin holders. We will be airdropping 25% of the supply to current Piper coin holders for a total of 2.5 million coins. The snapshot of the wallets will be taken on Friday, June 1st. But wait, I know there's some people who don't have your precious coins that would love to get Hooli Coin airdrop. We have a sign up on the Hooli Coin website, www.hoolicoin.org, where you can receive an airdrop of tokens as well. Be releasing 5% of the supply for 500,000 tokens to interested parties. I know this may come to you as a shock, Richard, but as they say in Silicon Valley, may the best platform win, decentralized systems suck, join the dark side of centralization and the future of Hooli coin.
What in the fuck was that? Hey, Piper. Nice to see ya. Launch of Hooli coin is coming. So I just wanted to let you know that it is going to be very exciting. And Piper is gone, you friend. Oh, he's back. Yes.
Sorry, it was getting too dark in here. I was just a floating mask for a second.
What's up, man?
I said it was getting too dark in here. I was like a floating mask for a second. So I was like, I got to turn this back on so people can see my Jedi robe. By the way, this was supposed to be a green robe, and Amazon fucked up.
So did you?
Oh, I heard the whole Hooli coin. Like, I actually just looked it up to see if it was real, and sure enough, you guys actually have a site over here. I'm just checking it out. This is funny as fuck. I love the Ali G as the was this former Alibaba doorman got dared. Yep, Randy Harsh.
Randy, not Randy Marsh, I don't think.
No, it's Randy Harsh. You got Randy Harsh, the chief blockchain scientist. Bro, this thing is cool. Did you guys really made this shit?
Oh, Gavin did. I didn't. You know?
Dude.
Well, it is true. On Friday, they will be airdropping 2 coin holders. So the snapshot will be taking place on Friday. So get your Pied Piper coins right now, buy them up, and we'll see what happens.
Dude, this is hilarious. Our cookies are not always GDPR EU proof. We're just tracking your internet. Nothing special.
Hey.
So you know the guy doing this thing? This is funny as fuck.
Yes, I do know the guy. It's a Hooli coin. I mean, they thought that there's room for 2 meme coins, you know?
Hey man, we kicked Gavin Belson's ass up and down the floor. We can do it again on the on crypto. But you know, just letting you guys know, because crypto Twitter is gonna come at you. You guys, first of all, you're a scam, and you're gonna get sued by HBO, and you're gonna get these guys are gonna come in a black van and they're gonna put masks over your head, and your family's never gonna see you again. Just letting you know. Crypto Twitter will let you know that though.
Definitely.
Don't worry. Crypto Randy Marsh and Loomdart are so on top of you already. Like right now, they're writing statuses and they're tagging you in it, and they're like, "You're a scam." Like,
hey, well, I'm glad you didn't get mad, dude, because you know I thought this stunt you might, but I'm glad you're taking in good spirits.
What? Listen, man, I would love for Hooli. It would be amazing for Hooli coin to launch off of Piper chain. I'm just saying that when we fork, they may want to consider collaborating and doing that.
That is down the road, and I mean, Hooli coin wouldn't be, against that, depending on the percentages. Of course, Gavin wants his cut.
When we were working together against Gal, that's when we were at our finest. And then he kind of turned, Gavin turned into an asshole. And so we had to crush him. But we can team up again and build the real decentralized internet over here, man. This is some memeception right here.
This is a memeception.
HBO is getting off so hard. They're like, dude, these fucking guys, we're not paying them a single cent, and they're giving us all this free press. Like,
exactly. They love it. They love it.
Dude, the ultimate winner here at the end of the day is HBO. Like,
exactly.
People think they're gonna sue. Like, why? They're getting millions. They're probably noticed a spike of like Pied Piper like merchandise flying off the shelves, and they're like, "Fuck, dude, where do I send a paycheck to?" Like that's what they're wondering.
Yeah.
Who do I? This is the best marketing ploy for them. So
exactly.
No, congratulations on the Hooli coin launch. The website's really nice, man. You guys must have hired my guy for this shit.
Yeah, no, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Like you taking it out in good spirits is great to hear. So yeah, let's see what happens with Piper Coin. I know you guys are gonna succeed, but Hooli chain, we're gonna have a tougher road.
Dude, listen, I'm just telling you guys, fork Ripple, that would be fucking hilarious, man. Because
Oh yeah,
you guys are all about centralization, and you got to keep like 60% for yourself is a little bit too little. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
that's
know.
too
95.
much, bro. Too much for the public. If you're not keeping at least like 90%, then you're not doing it right.
Yep.
Like Loom Dart told me specifically, bro, is that you need to drop this shit, and then you need to like drop your airdrop and then wait for the value to go up and then dump it like Satoshi Light style, Charlie Lee style. Just get out of there. Buy a Tesla, dude.
Hey, well, I mean, if it comes to that, I would love a Tesla. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, exactly, man. So, what do we talk about now? Do we talk about satanic rituals and shit, or?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude, I'm down. I mean, I've always been down with the devil since day one, of course. So what's your favorite satanic ritual?
I mean, I kind of alluded to it a little bit earlier in the interview process, but the goat sacrifice is top dog, number one. Goat sacrifice during a orgy-filled drug session is like one of the top things I do, just about on a daily basis. Like how do you think I keep the shit going, man? Like,
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Like,
well, one minds is a human sacrifice, of course. Stepping it up a little bit.
We might get some crypto OGs and do some. No, I'm messing. I don't want them to. They're gonna take this as a threat now. They're gonna be like,
exactly. They're gonna be like, he called me out.
Oh man, I lost all. Oh, where'd my humor go? Like, you seen Infinity Wars or no?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So they're like, my humor, it doesn't feel so good. It's floating away. Like that's a lot of these guys are dealing with a lack of humor. So what's going on YouTube? I can't see any of the comments.
Oh, everyone's loving it. They're loving the stream. Oh, of course.
Yeah. So any questions for us?
They're saying right now this stream is causing the market pump.
I don't even know the market's pumping right now.
I don't even got the prices up either.
Dude, I'm just saying that Hooli coin mixed with Piper coin is just gonna shake the bedrock of this fucking market.
Yes, exactly. We're gonna take this to a whole new meme level. I mean, you guys already have started with it. The memes are about to come. Piper, it could be a good partnership.
Hey man, I'm down. Like, but if you guys cross us, man, cross us,
of course,
you're gonna have to. We're gonna make you kiss our piss. So,
hey,
don't make me dance because I will, full on Richard this shit.
Yeah, dude. Well,
make a gift of that.
Actually, the Hooli chain, HooliCoin.org website is down right now because of traffic.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I didn't set it. I mean, or Gavin didn't get it set up.
Well, it's probably using the Hooli cloud.
Hey.
And probably crashed a little bit. So it sucks, man. Maybe we knew more about this launch than you did.
I know, dude. Maybe you guys were ready for it. Jesus criminy, Piper.
Hey, it's Lucifer Christ. I don't know. Lucifer doesn't have a last name. I can't you have Jesus Christ. What do you say for like the devil? You can't go like devil
Lucifer.
Devil Lucifer.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Devil Lucifer. Crypto Chico, Devil Lucifer. Like, someone needs to come up with a last name for Lucifer. If there's not already one, if there is one, DM it to me. We're gonna start this thing, man.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, I'm very excited. I mean, the Hooli coin. Surprise launch. I'm glad you didn't get word of it because I let people start spreading it a little. So.
Listen, I've seen. I wonder if it's probably the same guy who's been tweeting at me. He's been fucking hilarious. So. I've been waiting for a Hooli coin to actually come about. We already got new Piper. We got Piper Network. Now we got Hooli. I saw YowNet followed me the other day
wow.
too. So we're gonna have the entire HBO series is gonna play itself out on the decentralized space, and I gotta tell you, man, they gotta love this. Like, people think like, oh, lawsuit this, blah 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 blah. Which, like, by the way, Hooli, what are they guys? You guys are taking a name off a made up company. You know, that's like, you ever seen Idiocracy, which a lot of these people need to see. Okay, but remember in the opening scene when he's like in the new time zone and they take Fuddruckers and it becomes like butt fuckers or some shit like that. It's like taking that name and making an actual restaurant out of it and saying that, oh, Idiocracy is gonna like sue you for like stealing their content. Like, that's stupid. You know, like,
not gonna happen.
This is Hooli is a made up company name in a fictional TV show. They did not steal a copyright. No one copyrighted that shit. And then Piper Coin. Piper is a fucking mythical legend that's been around for thousands of years.
Yeah, they're not going to get the copyright for that.
Yeah, it's like, let me go back in time and remind all these fucking idiots back then that, hey, by the way, HBO owns this shit, so stop using it. Stop talking about Piper, or we're going to come for your ass. We're going to take your swords and all your little silver coins, and we're going to take that from you because Piper's ours. We are HBO. No, it's ridiculous. If we took Silicon Valley, you know, if you guys took HBO coin or some shit like that, you know, yeah, there's an argument to be made there. You stole, like, you're actually getting off on someone's brand, but it's ridiculous to say that now because you are Hooli coin, that you are going to benefit from the Hooli coin name, the Hooli coin brand. Like, can you believe how ridiculous people have been? And you guys probably aren't going to get the heat because we're, you know, the main stars of the show. So we're going to continue to get the heat. I doubt anyone's going to come after any of the coins that come from the show after us. But, like, can you imagine how ridiculous that was if someone big, like with a verified blue check mark and like 50,000 followers was like, you're a scam, you're a scammer.
Yeah.
Because you airdropped free tokens and built a website with your own fucking money and shit like that.
Well, I'm glad we can airdrop them too to your holders, the PPI holders. All the tokens that are going out are going to be given to PPI holders. We do have a sign up on the website for the airdrop as well, but it's not going to be as much as PPI holders get.
I mean, I'm going to sign up. I got the largest amount of PPI, so
hey.
You better be careful there, Hooli coin.
I know you could trash my coin. You could trash my coin very quickly.
Don't worry, we won't Satoshi light it. You know?
Hey, that's good, man. Well, dude, this has been an awesome interview. We've been on here for almost an hour.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so glad. I mean, you took it very, you know, the little prank I pulled. You know, it's great, man. You're awesome, dude. And I can see why you've grown such a good community, and I have complete faith that the project is going to succeed.
Dude, like I tell everyone, I got no personal hard feelings. I can make fun of people all day, like Justin Sun. Son. Like, dude, I would love to get a beer with that guy or whatever. Like, I got no problem with these people are just made for me to make fun of right now. And as far as what you guys did, you know, it's all good spirit. Like, I think that this is what the crypto space is about, is allowing cool, creative shit like you just did right there to like succeed. And I hope it actually does something. You know, I'm not going to be a little salty bitch and be like, oh, you guys are, you're stealing my idea, you're stealing my brand or whatever. You're riding my coattails. Like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm not a salty little bitch. Like, if you guys build something and you guys build something cool and funny and all this stuff, fuck it, bro. Let the meme economy rule. You know, let the fun, like, let it back into crypto. Like, fuck this bullshit where everyone's so negative all the time. Like, we're not going to. It's not like that with us. Team PPI, we keep it real, dog. Like,
awesome.
We hope you guys succeed.
Well, I'm glad to be part of the community. So PPI, Hooli, all the Octopipers that join, let's do this, baby. Meme economy is going to rule.
Yeah. Hail Satan, and have a good day, man.
Yeah, kiss my piss, viewers.
Oh, fuck. He stole my line.
All right, guys. Again, thanks so much, Pied Piper. It's been an awesome stream. You're excellent, man. Take her easy, and then we'll maybe chat soon.
Maybe. All right, man. See ya.
All right, take her easy.